if you're looking for love out here, you will definitely will get choosing signals here. If a girl likes you, if still here, Guayaquil, Ecuador. It's your boy Ry Harper, INTO. This is the neighborhood I'm staying here. It's a very, very safe complex. You have to go to actually a gate, and for you to visit, you need to be announced. I'm a couple of buildings down that way, but still, if you want to go to the gate, you still have to walk like 2 more blocks just to get out of the complex. So super safe, super cool. I have a very popular mall, like also right next door to the complex. So I mean, if I wanted to go do whatever, shop forever, I could just go there. There's plenty of restaurants in the area as well, so that's also like really, really good. And you can see the type of houses here, and the buildings look legit, so that's good. They also have like activities and stuff you could do here in the complex. Like they have a pool, amenities. They have a pool. They have like basketball courts. And they have like football court. It has a little small park for kids right here. I see you guys are able to see. And this is the mall I was telling you about, but you have to exit all the way out. That's the exit all the way over there in the front. So you have to exit the mall. I mean, you have to exit the complex, turn it right, and right here is the mall. Huge, huge mall. Super huge mall. Like it's a good vibe. Good vibe. It's all good out here, safe. No issues with anything, you know. But I just wanted to recap this trip. I wanted to recap my trip to Guayaquil, you know, how everything went, you know, how do I feel about it. So my final thoughts of this trip, I would say if we start with like the trip, like booking, the trip was cheap. I booked from traveling from Miami to straight to Guayaquil, no stops, and it was actually about $200 and some change, so really good price. So that was actually really good when it comes to that. Now when it comes to where do you want to stay, there's two things. I did Airbnb, but you could also do a hostel if that's what you're into. That's the money that you have to, that's your budget. It is what it is. They have some really good hostels here, but I stayed at an Airbnb. I did 2 Airbnbs. I did one in the city center, which was really, really good, and that one was like, I want to say it was like $25 to $30 a night, no more than that. And then I went away to the beach, came back, and now I'm staying in this one, and this one is also, I think this one is like 20 something as well. So this one was actually more economical, which it was fine because I'm only staying here for a couple of days, not much. At the other Airbnb, I was there for 5 days, so it was longer. It was down in the center, close to the Malecon, close to a lot of restaurants, close to this everything, like the big cathedrals, the Iguana Park, like everything was in that area. So everything was in the city center. Now I'm a little bit more in the outskirts, not too far from the airport, which is fine because I wanted to be closer to the airport, so that, you know, so it makes sense when I'm leaving, it's closer. That's that. When it comes to that, the transportation, super cheap when it comes to transportation. Like you could ride an Uber for like 30 minutes and it'd probably be like $5. Taxis, the same thing. But to be honest, I wasn't traveling via taxi much because they keep saying how it's kind of dangerous out here. So I didn't use taxis. I only did Uber, and I could also do InDrive, but I wasn't, I mean, it was about the same price. I wasn't really doing it like that. Plus I didn't want to spend cash. I wanted to use my car, so I was able to do Uber like about 100% of the time, which is cool. I mean, the internet is super strong in the places that they have it. Like in both Airbnbs that I'm saying, it's really good service when it comes to the internet. If you have a phone that you could change the SIM card, that's the best thing ever. Like I brought my phone, I bought a cheap phone in the US so that I could actually unblock it or unlock it and then use it when I travel. And I pay $3 for a SIM card and 3 days like with free internet, free everything. And then after that, for like $3 more, I got a plan for 15 days, also data and also like regular calls. These little things here, it's crazy insects. So that's good too. If you want to just buy a SIM card, that's actually the best bet than using like your US internet. Besides that, that's that. Also, just I want to say this again too, the currency is dollars. They use US dollars here, so when it comes to the paper money, the bills are going to be dollars. When it comes to the small currencies like 50s, 20 cents and stuff like that, that's going to be, it's different. It's not the same quarters and dimes that we have in the US, or it looked different to me. I don't know, I never took it. I always give it away whenever they give it to me. What else? The weather, super good weather. Super good weather. Look, right now I'm wearing shorts with a t-shirt, so you can be comfortable. You don't have to be all dressed up out here. I would say dress nice though, even if you are wearing shorts or a t-shirt, just wear nice, because people here, you know, they have a fashion sense, especially women. They look really, really good. I mean, it's not what I thought it was going to be when it came to the women. I'm really happy to see how good women look, because the ones that I met in the Bronx, they didn't look like the ones here. So I mean, no hard feelings, don't feel bad about that, but the ones I met in the front in the Bronx, they weren't looking like this. Here they on fire, man. So be ready if that's what you're looking for. When it comes to nightlife, off the hook. Nightlife everywhere. Like nightlife here is amazing. If you go to the beach area, it's even better, so plan for that. To be honest, my suggestion is that if you're planning to come to Ecuador, you should do at least 15 days or more. And that's based on what you really want to see, because you could do even more. For me, what I would have done different is that I would have probably taken at least 15 days or again or more. 15 days, because I will spend at least 3 days here in Guayaquil first. Then I will probably go to Cuenca for like a few days as well, which is not super far from here. I would also go to the beach area, and I'll probably go to like 5 different beach towns as well, spend like another 5 days there, and then probably come back here again and finalize my trip here with another long weekend, and then go home. That would be the perfect trip. 3-4 days here, then go to Cuenca, come back here, go to the beach area, go spend time at the beach, spend a weekend at the beach, come back here, spend the last days, and go home. This would be the perfect thing to do. So at least 15 days. If you could do more, even better. That's only if you're coming in this direction. And then, you know, I promise you, you will have an amazing time. Now the food was incredible. They have so many varieties, man. Food was incredible, super cheap. Bro, I went to eat this afternoon at this place, and I have like 4 different dishes in my car, in my table, and it was less than $10. Less than $10, and I still took some home. Like I bought something to take home, and it was still under $10. Crazy, bro. Food is really good and cheap as well, so that's a good look. I think for me, the most expensive things here, besides everything you could think of, was the nightlife, because the clubs, the really nice clubs, they charge a fee. Some of them is like $20 to get in, and then some other ones is more. It's like $30, but they give it back to you. Basically, they give you a card, and they put the $30 on the card, and you use that card to pay inside the club, which is fine. I'm dealing with that. But there was other clubs where you actually had to pay $20 to get in, and it goes just to the entrance. That you don't get it back. So it is what it is. It's still kind of pricey when you think of other cities in Central America, or even in South America. It is kind of expensive when it comes to nightlife, but the nightlife is still really, really good. Beautiful women everywhere, beautiful people everywhere, and it's just a blast. And you could get whatever you want, whatever music you like, you could find a club for it. So whatever you're into, you will find it here. Okay, I'm not a love doctor, none of that shit, but I would say this tip to you. If you're looking for love out here, you will definitely will get choosing signals here. If a girl likes you, if she's feeling you, she will let you know one way or the other. She will have somebody come over to you, she will do something, she will you will find out. So do not worry about that. Just come, bring your A game all the time, your fashion, be clean, be nice, you know, be nice to people, be courteous to people and stuff like that, and definitely you're gonna be good. I don't believe too much in pay for play. I haven't seen none of that. I didn't look for it. No idea if it exists. What I could tell you is that there's plenty of single women walking around, and they're down to experience, you know, a relationship or whatever you want to do with a foreigner. You know how you go to some countries and they don't want to deal with that here. You definitely will have a chance to meet some girls out here. Dating apps, they also hot on fire. Like, yes, I did an experiment that I'm going to talk about in a later video, you know, in how that goes. But yeah, dating apps are really good here too. But I would say, you know, if you call approach, is even better, to be honest, because people are really nice and kind, and if you approach them, they will definitely talk to you. They will not walk away. You will not get none of the craziness happening in the US. So that's a really good thing. I think I covered everything by now. If you have any questions about anything, please write me, you know, leave it in the comment box. Check me out on IG at Ry Harper INTL. You could ask questions there too. If the question is gonna be super long, bro, like I won't be able to write all that stuff in the comment. Like, you're probably gonna either wait for me to do a live or come and check me out on IG, where you can leave me a voice, question or something, and I could answer you that way. Like, I'm not gonna spend like 20 minutes typing you like what is the difference between Ecuador and Brazil or some craziness like that. Like, I ain't got time to explain all of that. So if it's a quick question, I will answer it. If it's a long question, either let's do it on a live or come see me on IG and we could schedule a consultation or something. I will also I'm gonna try to do a travel guide to Ecuador, not Ecuador, more like this city specifically, and the towns around it, like just Guayaquil and the towns around it, and just to give you guys some information that you have just when, you know, before you touch ground here and there in Guayaquil. Besides that, see you on the next one. It's your boy Ry Harper INTL, just recapping my trip to Guayaquil. Guys, I almost forgot one thing, super important. Every person I talked to here in Guayaquil spoke to me about how the city is super dangerous. They saying that the criminality and, you know, how bad it's getting from a couple of years till now is going up, it's going up and up and up. So just be careful when you are here. I didn't see anything happen to anyone. No one even looked at me in the wrong way. So I was lucky, and I don't know if I was lucky or if I don't know what it is. All I'm saying is, all the locals talk about it. If they talk about it, they must have a reason why they talk about it. Nothing happened to me, but I also was super careful, and I'm super careful every time. So I always took an Uber that picked me up from in front of my building to whatever location I was going, and vice versa. So just be safe, you know, keep your eyes open, look, you know, everywhere before you're gonna walk the street. Before you do anything, just be mindful that it's supposed to be super dangerous in this city right now. To be honest, again, I will repeat it again, I didn't see anything happen to me or anybody else, but the word in the streets is that it's dangerous right now in Guayaquil.